The following presentation is a Deej Experience production and may not be recorded, rebroadcasted, or retransmitted without the express written permission of Deej Experience LLC. For more information, visit us online at www.deejexperience.com.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome on in to another episode of the Deej Experience Northeast Sports Stream, presented in part by the Northeast Athletic Club. Big thank you going out to our sponsors this sports season as our Grape Pickers today hosting the Corry Beavers. I'm just waiting for my partner in crime, Mr. Dewey Hurd. I see him coming over this way here as you all shall know, for the past years here, as both of our streaming teams play each other, we team up on it. As he's a little huffy-puffy here. As it's these 4 o'clock games, folks, I will say, they are tough to get to when you have a regular job here, as both Dewey and myself do. I actually have to get out a little early, use a little bit of my PTO time there, Dewey, I have to do just to get set up here. But glad to have you on board here, sir. I'll wait for you to catch your breath here just a little bit as he gets ready here. Again, Beavers in Grape City today here, Dewey, to take on the Grape Pickers. Grape Pickers at home have had a pretty good season so far right now. I believe they are 10-1, I believe, right now. They did get that one loss with Fairview there. So that was a tough battle there for them. So they'll be looking for a little redemption when we meet up with them again there, Dewey. I'll try to fill you in on this. I know you're scrambling here a little bit, but I'm still glad to have you here, partner. So
it's good to be here. Good to be here. Look at that. I got to start a new book.
Oh, you used it all up. Look at that. And we're actually going to have a book today. Dewey does a book. We're riding solo. I don't know how he does it by himself, but I know I can't do it by myself. I try the best I can. Him and I do solos for these boys' baseball games here, and it's a challenge. It is a challenge. As team captains meeting out there with the coaches, with the Blues at home plate there, folks. I got a little shot of that there. Again, Box It and Lock It pregame show here. As I'm going to get to it right before we get started here, Dewey, with the 3 keys to success for the Grape Pickers here. And it's going to be starting off on the hill today. It's going to be Turley there, the stud Penn State commit there. We're looking for that 3 up, 3 down right off the get here. A quick start. So 3 up, 3 down is going to be number 1. Secondly, we got to fire these bats up today. They've been doing a pretty good job on the irons in there. So just keep up the pace. As last but not least, we got to just stay the course, folks. Just keep doing what we're doing. Everybody's been gelling really good this season for the Grape Pickers. And those are the 3 keys to success for today for Northeast. As Dewey's trying to fill them in here. Beautiful day here for some PIAA D-10 boys baseball. Northeast High School is where we're at. 67 degrees, feels like 67. And I'll tell you what's one good thing is that sunshine. Wind, not too bad, 2 miles per hour coming from the north. And we'll see if we can get some gust up to maybe 7 miles per hour, but still excellent from what we were used to just last week and a couple nights ago. Big change here. So that's your weather for today for these boys. Northeast huddles up over in the dugout over there as the visiting team, the Corry Beavers, they'll be up to bat first here. Get into the lineups of Northeast Grape Pickers.
Hang on just a second there, Bill.
Nope, no problem.
If you're going to do the lineup.
Well, this is starters out in the field. That's not, the lineups are here for our guys right here, Dewey.
My guys didn't give you the lineup for Northeast as well? Because usually they get that.
Well, I get them prior,
Okay.
so I write them down when I'm still at work. But this is our actual lineup. But when I do our lineups, when I bring them up, the graphic up here, I by
this is the
position
lineup here?
Yep, that's exactly what the lineup is there.
Okay, so. All right. I'm set to go when you are.
Okay, so we'll bring it up here, head up by head coach John Benai for the Grape Pickers here as he leads them into a nice season this year. As up on the hill today for us starting, it's number 19, Jarek Turley, up on the hill for Northeast. And behind the plate for him catching today is going to be Brennan Corman. And first base is Colton Owens, number 10. Second base, Colin Turry, number 4. Number 21, Caleb Triana over at third base here. Whitman's at shortstop. In our outfield here, left field is number 8, Joel Shreve. Then we get into our center fielder, Derek Fernandez. And then out in right field, we have Alex Brown, number 17. Our DH today is going to be Landon Ayers, number 3. And he'll be hitting for Turry today. Those are your starters from the Northeast side. We'll bring up your Corry Beavers here, and this is what I have as far as their starting lineup at bat first here. You're going to be starting off with Chamberlain. He'll be catching today. He's number 3. He'll be followed up by number 2, playing shortstop, is Moon. Then he goes into number 21, left fielder, Swan. I didn't have first names here, Dewey. Maybe
That's fine.
if you wanted. I didn't mean to step on you. I know you were
just
trying to
keep
catch this stuff up here.
Keep rolling with it.
So center fielder is going to be next. That's going to be number 1, Jackson, followed by the designated hitter who is going to be hitting for Hellier, who's going to be up on the mound today, number 16. So designated hitter number 24 is Coulter. Is that how you pronounce it,
That's
Dewey?
correct, Coulter.
Okay. Followed up by number 9, playing second base, Kurlowicz. Kurlowicz. Close, but no cigar. And then we have right fielder number 28 is Trask, first baseman Gantz, number 20, and then we ended out with number 7 playing third base, which is Johnson. Those are your starting lineups for the Corry Beavers for today.
And we're ready to get going with the Fox Family Insurance opening pitch. I don't know what your sponsor for the opening pitch is, but Chamberlain's going to step in here as Turley's going to climb the hill for the Pickers and get things rolling here, Bill.
Yep, and we're on the way, and our first inning is brought to you for the Northeast side by the Harbor Creek Northeast Auto Gallery. Scoreboard brought to you by the Northeast Athletic Club.
And Chamberlain does go around on that first pitch for a called strike. Couldn't lay off of it. So he's in the hole 0-1 now. And that pitch inside, even to count 1 ball, 1 strike. And I'm sorry, Bill, if I'm stepping on your toes.
You're good. You're good. I'm just glad. It's nice to have another guy.
Swung on a miss there by Chamberlain. Puts him in the hole 1-2 now. Leading off here, top of the first inning. That would be the Naps Butcher Block first inning for the Beavers. Turley delivers, and Chamberlain puts it to the shortstop. And a strong throw there. It's a 6-3 put out, and there's 1 away.
Good job. That's Whitman at short spot, getting it over to Owens at first base for the Pickers. And a great play for the first out.
That'll bring up Moon for the Beavers next, starting shortstop. Beavers coming off a big win yesterday against Northwestern. Turley misses down low for ball 1. They trailed most of the game, Bill, 2-0 till the bottom of the 6th inning. Moon puts that down the first base side, foul. That'll even count 1 ball, 1 strike. Ended up winning 6-3 as they scored 4 runs in the bottom of the 6th.
Ooh. After
they tied it up in the 5th.
Interesting one then, huh?
It was a tight game all the way through.
Here's Turley, gets the signal as he releases.
A little upstairs with that pitch. pushing it to 2-1.
Turley comes in today with 83 strikeouts into the season. He's pitched about 30 innings this season so far. Again, Penn State commit here for the Pickers.
Again, a little upstairs there. A 3-1 count. Beautiful day today.
Oh, man.
Just a tick low there, and it's a Crossroads Fellowship walk for Moon as he'll work his way aboard.
Yeah,
Bringing up Swan.
That only beat a 13th walk of the season for Turley. As the Beavers got something going here. First baseman ready to go here. Turley looks him off.
Called strike. As Turley wastes no time getting in front of Swan here.
The kid's got some heat for sure.
Well, sometimes pitchers will pitch a little differently when they have to go from that windup to the stretch. So I was kind of curious to see how Turley does working from the stretch. Misses down low for ball 1 to even a count 1-1.
I'm glad we can hear the officials a little bit too. The other day I had a tough time. It was a pretty quiet blue behind the plate. I just couldn't make it out.
Then you're kind of relying on looking at him to see his signals.
And they were even delayed.
That's fouled off. A UTEX Body Shop foul ball. Pushes the count to 1-2.
It is a nice day, though. Don't mind them so much when they're like this.
Was it mid-70s? 76, 77 maybe?
It was telling me it was 67.
And that's outside. And that evens the count 2 balls, 2 strikes. As Swan being very patient in the batter's box today. Fouls that straight back. You better not hit my truck with that.
Yeah, I get leery of even parking right here.
I thought that too. I seen there was a spot open here. I thought I could have just pulled right in, but I didn't mind the walk over, and I didn't really want to put truck in harm's way. So 2-2's a count here. And that's down in the dirt. Moon doesn't go anywhere. Good job by the catcher to keep that in front of him. That's Corman. And it's going to be a full count, though, on Swan. And it's a Dusty's towing payoff pitch upcoming. Kind of an excuse me swing. It's going to sneak its way through a C&I single. J.H. Nampa Auto Parts single, and everybody's safe.
Great job, boy. I really thought Turley was going to get that, and it just sort of did that little hop right over perfectly.
One of those little things in baseball, when they call it a C&I single, that's exactly what it was, as Jackson will step into the box now for the Beavers. Definitely have something going here with 2 on, only 1 out. And it's a called strike at the top of the zone. So Turley comes right back. Gets in front of Jackson as they'll look to add to his Rossbecker strikeout totals. He could desperately need one of them right here. And he's in front now, 0-2, as he blew that one right on by him. Has him set up.
See if Jarrett can get out of this, or if something happens here, see if we can maybe turn 2 here to get out of it. Looks off the second base runner here.
That was wide of the dish. Pushes the count to 1-2. And there it is, a Rossbecker strikeout as Jackson goes down swinging. There's 2 away. That'll bring Coulter to the plate, DHing for the pitcher, Hellier, also known as Rue.
A little different spot for us down here, Dewey.
Fouls off the first pitch, swinging right into the Beavers dugout. for strike one.
Remember, we're up on top here, but they got this fence here locked up, and you can't get back in there unless we go through those spindles, and that was a real pain in the rump for me the one day, and I was like, yeah, like 3 times the work.
Again, Turley misses low and outside for ball 1 here. Evens the count 1-1. This is game 2 for the Beavers this week, Bill. They had 5 on the schedule, but Friday's game got moved to Monday. This is chopped up the middle, and they're going to get the lead runner at third, and that will be the end of the inning. And the fielder's choice then. Scoreless after 1/2 of inning to play here, Bill.
Yes, we are. As we get into our mid-inning break, get ready for the bottom of the first right after this. Stay tuned.
Box It and Lock It offers indoor climate-controlled self-storage units and portable self-storage containers. With 3 locations in Clymer, Corry, and Jamestown, Box It and Lock It has a storage solution to meet your needs. Both of our indoor climate-controlled locations feature automatic motion-sensor lighting, 24/7 video monitoring, online rentals and bill pay, phone app access to the facility, and 24/7 access via our high-tech keypad and kiosk rental systems. Box It and Lock It also offers portable self-storage containers that can be delivered to your front door or place of business. Let us bring the storage facility to you. Store on site at our location or have us move your container to a destination of your choice. Contact us today at 855-450-3990 and visit our website at www.boxitandlockit.com. Also, find us on Facebook and Instagram.
Erie County Community College, we offer students of every kind access to education. For the student who's been out of school for 30 years, to the professional trying to move up in their job, or someone trying to start a new career, you belong here. Community college can be a stepping stone or a way to get right into the workforce. With online and in-person class times, it's education your way on your schedule. Come learn with us at EC3. Tuition is free. For more information, visit ec3pa.org.
Welcome back in here, folks. It's the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Billy Henry, Dewey Hurd with you today here. As my co-partner in crime here, as he's from the Beaver side of things here, coming in as we team up when each side of our teams play each other. We both streams team up to bring you all the action here.
Every time I've been up to do a Northeast baseball game, I've been in this exact same spot, Bill.
Have you? Nice. As for the pickers here, leading things off, first one leading off is going to be number 17, Alex Brown, who's playing right field. He's going to be followed up by Jarek Turley, and then Corman after him. So here's Alex Brown. The lefty gets ready to step into the box here.
A lefty on lefty action here, as Hellier is a southpaw.
Nice
Puts
pitch.
it right in there for a nice called strike.
It's a good-looking pitch there.
As Brown gets a good look at it.
Brown batting 208 coming into today.
Hellier misses upstairs with that one to even count 1 ball, 1 strike. Little downstairs with that one, pushing the count to 2-1. As you've seen the dust fly in the batter's box.
A little bit of the white powder.
And that's low as well. It's a 3-1 count.
As we'll see what Brown does here, if he's just going to relax or it's got to be there, right?
And it's a 4-pitch walk after the opening pitch was a called strike. And the leadoff batter, Brown, is aboard with a Crossroads Fellowship walk.
So one on here to start for Northeast. And in comes number 19 pitching today, Jarek Turley. As Turley batting .525.
You almost wonder why you don't put him in a leadoff position with that kind of batting average. Slow curve gets away from Chamberlain, but Brown not able to get away off of first base there. So
yeah, I think he might be hearing it from Coach there a little bit, wondering, we got to pay attention here a little bit, but should have been a little bit on the first base coach too, I would think.
Yeah, well, Gant's doing a good job of holding him on there at first, and with a left-handed pitcher, he's looking right at you.
Nice pitch there.
Hellier paints the bottom of the zone right at the knees to even count 1 ball, 1 strike, and that's right where he needs to stay today, is right in that lower portion of the zone. Comes upstairs and misses. 2-1.
There goes Brown as he makes his way over to second base with ease. A little
down to second base on the pass ball.
Yeah, the little pass pitch there. I have a tough time looking through this fence too, Dewey.
So runner in scoring position for Turley now. A 3-1 count, pretty sure with a 500 batting average. He's got the green light. And he puts that one foul into the parking lot behind us. And we will have a Dusty's towing payoff pitch up coming here. Double play not in effect here. But a sharp line drive to one of our infielders could get us a double play. But it's upstairs for ball 4, back-to-back walks. That'll bring up Corman.
So now the pitcher's in a little bit of a good place here with no outs. Base runners at first and second.
And we're going to have a courtesy runner. I believe that's number 7 coming in to run for the pitcher, Turley. I don't have... That's Smith.
Smith, yep. Sorry about that. Not paying attention. Good
Called
pitch.
strike on Corman.
Well, looked like he sort of somewhat loaded up for it. Looked like he wanted to maybe go for that one. Corman batting .586 coming into today.
A little bit upstairs to even account 1 ball, 1 strike.
And this is our first game of this week. We do have one on Saturday, though, do we?
Well, we had a whole week washed out. Hellier misses upstairs again for a 2-1 count.
Yeah, I was a little shocked that this was going to be our only one during the regular weekdays, but it is what it is, and I'll be working Saturday. We're back here at home with the Blue Devils.
A little out in front of that. Corman fouls it back out of play. Evens count 2 balls, 2 strikes. Beavers still looking for the first out here, Bill.
They are, and Corman's looking to straighten that one possibly out. As Brown takes a big lead off.
Swung on a miss. That's a Rosbecker strikeout.
Yep.
And that's a key first out there for the Beavers.
Yeah, because
almost could turn that into a double play if the runners take off, thinking it's a. But that was a caught third. That was a caught third strike, so that's not the forcing anybody to go anywhere. And even with first base occupied, you can't. You don't have to throw down the first base.
That's right. Correct.
It has to be the third out of the inning.
That's going to bring up number 10, Colton Owens, to the plate here for Northeast. 1 down.
And again, Hellier puts the first pitch strike in there.
Owens at .382 batting average.
Hit in through. Moon knocks it down a little bit. But that's going to score at least 1.
They get him. They get him out.
Got the play at the plate.
They did. Great job there.
Wyatt Swan with a nice delivery to Chamberlain for the put out at home. Will give Owens a base hit. And Brown cut down at the plate on the 7-2 put out. And there's 2 away.
It looks like Brown just tried to, like, run around him there. I mean, you got to slide in there, I think, and bulldoze your way through there. I mean, blocking the lane, you got to just get yourself in there.
That'll bring Whitman to the plate for the Pickers now. Starting shortstop for Northeast. As Hellier misses down low for ball 1. Both runners advance to second and third on that play too, Bill. So 2 runners in scoring position, but 2 outs here.
Good looking pitch there, but
Doesn't drop into the zone as Whitman gets out in front 2-0 now. As Hellier trying to wiggle off the hook here. As both pitchers had to work a little extra hard in that first inning.
yes, they did.
And it's down low for a 3-0 count.
So Whitman way ahead here as he comes in today batting .400. Northeast looks to trying to get this the bat ringing here. As he rips this one out, left field, line drive, and it is squeezed nicely.
Swan with a nice catch in left field, and that will do it for the Pickers in the first inning as well. Scoreless after 1 complete. We'll be back after a word from one of our sponsors.
Bemis Agency Incorporated, located at 7 West Main Street in Northeast, is family-owned and have been serving their community since 1943. Licensed in PA and New York, the Bemis Agency represents several major insurance companies. For homeowners, auto, and all lines of insurance, the Bemis Agency helps you find coverage options that meet your budget. For friendly and experienced agents who put your needs first, call the Bemis Agency today for your free analysis and quote at 814-725-3600. The Bemis Agency Incorporated, a proud supporter of Picker Athletics.
Hey, I'm Brad Allen with Ross Becker Insurance. If you're looking for a personal approach to insurance, give us a call. Our team's here for you. We've been serving the local region for business insurance, personal insurance, as well as family life insurance since 1928. We're super happy to assist you. Send us a message or give us a call at 677-4095 or find us at teamrossbecker.com. We're here to help. Thank you.
Welcome back in here, folks. Bill Henry, Dewey Hurd, as we get ready to get into the top of the second. The top of the second inning is sponsored from Northeast, from the Sunny Shores Tanning and Treasures.
Yes, and the leading off for the Beavers in the second, Bill, is going to be Kurlowicz, followed by Trask and Gantz. And they are the 6, 7, 8 hitters. Johnson is in the 9 hole if they get that far. So it's good to see Curley back in the batters in the lineup. He had an extended break on an injury, but cleared. Played a little bit late yesterday. And a nice low pitch in there called strike as Turley gets out in front 0-1.
Yeah, you always like to see when players can get back after injury. You know, it's a
swung on a miss. Makes it 0-2. Normally he's a catcher, but just doesn't have the arm strength built back up to where it needs to be behind a dish.
Oh.
There it is, a Ross Becker strikeout. And that's 1 away. Second strikeout on the day for Turley. You know, Bill, I seen him a couple years ago, and really was impressed with him then, and he's really developed into a nice all-around ball player.
Yeah, no doubt. He's having a great season this year. It's really he's done a lot.
Just missing outside there for ball 1.
And I'll tell you another thing that makes it all the more better is he's such the nicest guy too. I mean, just a great person, really polite. You know what I mean? He's just a good kid.
Well, that's what you like to see. Good kid doing well. Trask has tied it up, or even to count at 1-1 here. And swings through that pitch. And it looks like he might have nicked the glove of the catcher, Corman. And it looks like the Blues are going to get together to discuss this. But if that's a swing on the where he hit the catchers, that's catcher interference. And the Beavers have had a couple of calls this year with catcher interference, and that should be a first base awarded to Trask.
We'll find out here in a second as they converse here.
I seen that the Corman has his glove on the ground there, so usually you don't throw your glove down when you're trying to catch the ball, but PIAA officials are going to get together and talk it through.
I saw a little side swipe. Does that mean
And now they're going to have a discussion. Home plate umpire is going to have a discussion with Coach C.
so he's going to grab the bat again, so apparently a no-go, right? Yep.
1-2. It's going to be a called strike. They're going to stick with the strike, and that's not the right call. And there's a Ross Becker strikeout as he swings through it for the second out. And I think the Beavers got a little shafted on that call.
Should play that theme song. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, oh, ow.
I'm going to let it go. That'll bring Gantz to the plate. Starting first baseman for the Beavers. Swings through the first pitch from Turley, and he's in the hole 0-1. Turley looking to strike out the side here in the second. That's well upstairs for ball one. Evens count at 1-1.
Yeah, tough for Corman to hang on to that one as it got by him a little bit.
Second innings brought to us by Epiphany's Emporium, as I got to get my sponsors in too, Bill.
Yes, you do, and you have way more than me. Oh.
There's a strike as Gant swung through that. Change up. And Turley has him set up 1-2 now. That's bounced in the dirt before the plate. Evens count 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, good stop from Corman, keeping it in front of him, even though there's nobody on base, but.
And it's an Ross Becker strikeout. Got him looking. And give Turley 4 strikeouts on a day through an inning and a half.
Yep, and with that, we're going to get ready for our mid-inning break, sponsored by Ross Becker Insurance, as we get ready to get to the bottom of the second, sponsored in part by Sunny Shore, Standing and Treasure 0-0, as each side looking to get something going here. A couple chances, we'll see what happens. Stay tuned.
Sunny Shores Spray Sun Spa at 13 Clinton Street in Northeast Pennsylvania is led by board-certified light therapist Kristen Smithers. They offer many therapies, wellness pod, salt cave sauna, red and infrared light panels and booths, spray and UV tanning. Pair with heated gemstone mats, vibroacoustic meditation cushion, and zero-gravity massage chairs. Unwind, relax, and boost your workout, heal, and more. After a sports injury, return to playtime is 19 days, but with light therapy, it's just 9. They offer student athletes and family discounts. Visit them online at spraysunspa.com or give them a call at 716-221-6868.
Welcome back in here, folks. Bill Henry, Dewey Hurd from the Deej Experience Sports Stream, Northeast and Corry style, as the Pickers back up at the bat here at the bottom of the second inning here. And we're starting things off at the bottom of the second here with number 21. This is Triana playing third base today for Northeast, looking to get that spark. Big cut there for strike one, as he wanted it, but didn't get it. One down a little low, bounces up. A good little stop there. I still like to give catchers credit, though, when that happens. You know what I mean? Those are, people think they're not a big deal, but they are. Especially if you got a lot of garbage on your ball, right? If you got some stuff going on there, they can just get away from you. An official timeout here, and another conversation and Dewey, boy, this early in the game, a couple of them now. So we're wondering what
I don't know what this discussion would be about.
Either they meet up and chit-chat for a split second and threw the ball back out.
That probably has something to do with the windup to the way that Hellier's working the mound. I didn't see anything that he was doing that would be warranted for a call.
Right, I didn't either.
Especially with no base runner.
Yeah. That's what I mean, but even still, I mean, seems pretty natural to me throwing out there. Good pitch there for strike.
That'll even account 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2 in the 2 inning.
Bottom of the second.
Coming up just a little short on that one as it gets right before the plate, it looked like.
That'll full up the count, so we're going to have a Dusty's Towing payoff pitch up coming here, Bill.
See if he reels him back in.
Swung on him.
Got him.
That's a Ross Becker strikeout. That's 1 away.
And sometimes you just can't stay away from the high music.
Yeah, he climbed a ladder with some high heat there and couldn't catch up with it. That'll bring Ayers to the plate.
As Ayers, the designated hitter for Turry, who is playing second base today.
Hellier missing with ball 1 there. What's Turry's number? 4. Called strike there to even it at 1-1. Hit to second base. Kurlowicz knocks it down, but it gets through him into right field as he chases it down. And unfortunately, that's going to be an E4.
Yeah, and it gets a picker on base here.
That's one of my keys to most games, Bill, is don't give the opponent extra outs.
Right.
You just cannot afford to. And, you know, at the high school level, you're going to have errors.
Oh, sure.
You're going to have miscues. Hellier misses down low to Shreve, who the batter is now for the Pickers. Left fielder.
Start to get to the bottom of the picker lineup here.
Yeah, he's the 8th spot. So they'll be looking to turn that lineup back over to their big hitters. And again, Hellier misses down low for ball 2, 2-0. My point is that you gotta just not give the extra outs to key moments of the game.
Mm-hmm.
And when you do get those extra outs on offense, you've got to take advantage of them. Shreve way out in front of that one, fouls it straight back over the backstop. 2-1 to count.
Yeah, our girls have been going through some struggles with some little errors, but it's just been costing them, I think, at times. And like you say, you're going to have them, but they can.
Shreve leaves off of that one, pushing the count to 3-1. Boy, you really don't want to flip this lineup over for the Pickers and put the. And Hellier loses them. That's another Crossroads Fellowship walk, and there's going to be 2 aboard now. Fernandez will bring a bat to the plate now.
Yep, as he comes in today, batting .227. Playing center field. Base runners at first and second, no outs.
1 away.
Oh, excuse me.
They're going to bunt. And Hellier fields it, a 1-3 put out at first base. We'll get Fernandez for the second out. Actually, that was 1-4 at first base. As Kurlowicz came over and covered, and Scantz came down the line to help on that bunt. But it's back to the top of the order. Brown, Turley, and Corman. But the Pickers have 2 outs, and so they're going to have to do something here. Brown walked his first time up. Got put out at home plate trying to score as he takes a called strike there. Popped up, coming at us, Bill.
Watch out.
Going to miss us by quite a bit. But Brown in a hole 0-2 now.
Definitely got to pay attention over here with the lefties.
Hellier again trying to wiggle out of some trouble here. And that's hit to Krylowicz. A nice 4-3 put out will do it. Vickers again makes some noise, but can't get anybody across home plate for that run.
That'll do it for number 2 here, sponsored in part by Sunny Shores Tanning and Treasures and
Tiffany's Emporium.
We'll take a little break. We'll get ready to the top of the third right after this. 0-0 still. Each side trying to fight to get those first points on the board. We'll be right back right after this. Stay tuned, folks.
Conveniently located in downtown Northeast at 11 East Main Street, the Flower Cart is your one-stop floral shop. They make their customers their first priority and ensures every arrangement is the best that it can be. The Flower Cart delivers flowers and gift baskets that fit any budget, and they offer same-day delivery at no extra cost. They have a wide variety of selections and great gift ideas for every special occasion, including the original Popcorn House popcorn and Polacco's chocolate. Make an ordinary day groovy for someone today by ordering online at www.flowercartnepa.com or give them a call at 814-725-9275, and don't forget to like them on Facebook. Come get fresh with the Flower Cart. Order today.
Welcome back in here, folks. The Experience Sports Stream, both from the Northeast side and Corry Beavers side. As we get into the top of the third inning here, still a scoreless game here, Dewey, but this third inning is brought to you in part by the Flower Cart from the Northeast side.
And Cafaro's Custom Butchering, one of our new sponsors for the Corry Stream. Ready to get things going. It's going to be Johnson in the 9-hole, leading things off here for the Beavers. Then back to the top of the order, and Chamberlain, Moon, and Swan. Turley had a good second inning, striking out the side to give him 4 strikeouts on the day.
As he comes up onto the hill here to get things going again here. It's the signal from Corman as he winds it up.
Johnson just getting a piece of it with a UTEG's foul ball. UTEG's body shop foul ball. Swung on a miss, come up air as Turley took a little off of that pitch. Has him in the hole 0-2 now, looking for his 4th strikeout in a row here. And he did swing at some high cheese there. It's another Ross Becker strikeout, and there's 1 away. That'll bring Chamberlain back up to the dish. Hit into a 6-3 put out back in the first. Leading things off here for the Beavers on a 1-2 count. Upstairs for ball 1. Gets a hold of it. Into left field for J.H. Napa Auto Parts base hit. And that's the second hit of the day for the Beavers. As Swan had a base hit back in the first, but it's Moon up now. Swan's on deck. That breaks up 4 strikeouts in a row on the day for Turley. And he's going to exchange the ball for a different one. Moon hit in, or walked, and then was put out at third base to end the first. And Turley upstairs with some high heat there, missing for ball 1. Well, you said the Pickers play again on Saturday.
Yeah.
As Turley checks over Chamberlain at first base, he got back in safely. Beavers is back in action again tomorrow at home against General McLean. Then they were supposed to play Friday at home against Eisenhower, but that game got moved to Monday. And the Beavers have another one scheduled for Saturday as we're going to travel down to Maplewood.
Wow.
As Turley puts that in there for a called strike to even count at 1 ball, 1 strike here. They'll check the runner at first, and Chamberlain back in safely, just in front of that throw. Turley didn't even step towards first. He just all armed it over there. Upstairs for ball 2.
And you wonder sometimes after you do that, right, if that just changes you just a little bit as you throw the next one in there, right?
Yeah, sometimes.
I don't know. You just
swung on a miss as Moon took a healthy cut at that one. Evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Just a little bit of a breeze here at the ballpark at Northeast High School. And that's down low. And that's going to be a full count. A Dusty's towing payoff pitch up coming, Bill, as Moon works the count full.
We'll see if Jared can pull him back in here. See what he comes up with out of the bag of tricks.
Right down Center Street with that one, but Moon getting a piece of it, sends it back to the parking lot. And we'll do it all over again with another Dusty's towing payoff pitch upcoming.
You know, pretty soon we're all going to be complaining we're too hot. Yeah,
got him on the outside corner. Another Rossbecker strikeout. That'll bring Swan up to the plate. Singled his first time up, and it was on a full count. Chamberlain over at first. And Turley paints the bottom of the zone with strike 1.
Wonder what he's throwing. Speed-wise, he's...
Chamberlain goes, and the ball gets away from Corman.
Yeah, just as they called it.
There you go. Beavers get a man in scoring position.
One plus side is this cage isn't as far back as the one at Girard.
No?
That one, I don't think I've ever seen anything like it.
Swan hits it right back to Turley.
Oh.
And Turley can't come up with it. Chamberlain's going to get safely over back to third. And unfortunately, that's going to be an E1.
Yep, just trying to get it.
So that'll bring Jackson. He struck out his first time up for the second out in the first on a 1-2 count as Turley came right at him. And that's upstairs for ball 1.
Boy, both sides really getting runners on bases here.
Swung on a miss there as Turley evens up the count, 1-1.
Each side looking for those first points, too.
Well, it's a different mindset when you're tied as opposed to being behind or out in front. Oh, he paints the bottom of the zone for a called strike. 1-2 now.
Yeah, as he's got to dig in here and protect now. And really gets the signal.
Chop towards first, and it's going to be booted by
oh, God, you got another
Turry.
error.
And that's going to be an E4, and that's going to cost the Pickers a run. As Chamberlain scores from third. And there it is, Bill, the extra outs that we talked about earlier.
Yeah, and that might be the second E4.
That's two errors this inning. And can't make the catch in center field. That's going to score Swan as he was moving on the play from second. And I'm going to give Coulter a base hit there. I know that was a close play off the tip of the glove, but that wasn't a usual nonchalant play out there in center field, so I'm not going to hit up Fernandez with an error there. Krulewicz fouls the first pitch back into the backstop. And the Beavers all of a sudden have a 2-0 lead here.
Right. Just as I was saying. Jinxed myself again, Dewey. You can make the face. Go ahead.
I don't believe in that. I really don't. And now I missed that last pitch. And I'm just at the angle where I can't see the fingers on the official behind the plate. There's a strike. And Krulewicz not walking to the bench, so I'm guessing the count's 1-2.
See if Turley comes right after him here.
And gets the paint job on the bottom of the number. Another strikeout. Got him looking. As 7 strikeouts on the day so far for Turley. As we're through 2.5 innings.
Well, Dewey, with them coming up, they got to get something going here as Corry leads the way right now, 2-0 over the Grape Pickers. We'll step away. We'll be right back as we get into our mid-inning break, sponsored in part by Rossbacher Insurance. And we are in the Flower Card third inning. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
For sales, service, and everything you need to get on the road affordably, trust Harbor Creek Auto Gallery and Northeast Auto Gallery. Both locations have quality pre-owned vehicles in stock, plus full service and detailing options. Need a paint job or repairs? The Auto Galleries now offer a full body shop. Planning a big job or a move? Rent a Penske truck or van on site. Harbor Creek Auto Gallery at 6850 Buffalo Road, HarborCreekAutoGallery.com, and Northeast Auto Gallery, 85 West Main Street, AutoGalleryNortheast.com.
K&E Surveyors, located in Corry, PA, provides professional land surveying. Licensed and insured in Pennsylvania and New York, they offer surveying services for small lot, large boundaries, subdivisions, site planning, topographic surveys, and elevation certificates. For a free estimate, call Scott Johnson today at 814-873-9333 or by email at srjohnson.pls@gmail.com.
Welcome back in here, folks. Pickers back up the bat here. Bottom of the third inning. Beavers lead 2-0. Oh.
Turley gets a hold of that, sends it into right center field. And Jackson out there makes a nice catch. And there's one away. That'll bring up Corman. Struck out on a 2-2 count. His first time up in the first for the first out in the first inning. Hellier misses down low for ball one. Hellier misses upstairs for ball two.
Trying to find that sweet spot there.
To right field, and Trash makes a nice catch out there, and there's two away. All we need is an F7 to complete the trifecta in this inning. That'll bring Owens to the plate. He singled his first time up in the first and was stranded at second. Fastball misses down low for ball one.
Owens comes in and batting .382. He's still looking for that spark.
Just off the dish for ball two, 2-0.
Can't say they're not making contact, though. Just got to get it into play.
Hit to short. Moon fields it. And Gantz with a good stretch over there.
Nice
It's a
job.
6-3 put out. And that will do it for the Cafaro Custom Butchering. Third inning. head to the top of the fourth with the Beavers out in front, 2-0.
Hey, too, you are watching the Deej Experience Sports Stream. It's a Deej Experience production.
Lake Erie Appliance is located at 4960 Iroquois Avenue in Erie. They offer great deals on scratch and dent models with a 1-year warranty. Items like washers, dryers, both gas and electric, refrigerators, chest freezers, stoves and ranges, and microwaves. Appliances from top brand names like Samsung, Maytag, Kenmore, General Electric, LG, and Whirlpool. Buy a used or refurbished unit with a 90-day warranty. Open Mondays from 9 to 3, Tuesday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., and Saturday and Sunday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Give them a call today at 814-528-7072 or check them out at Facebook at Lake Erie Appliances, LLC.
Erie County Community College, we offer students of every kind access to education. For the student who's been out of school for 30 years, to the professional trying to move up in their job, or someone trying to start a new career, you belong here. Community college can be a stepping stone or a way to get right into the workforce. With online and in-person class times, it's education your way on your schedule. Come learn with us at EC3. Tuition is free. For more information, visit ec3pa.org.
Welcome back in here, folks. Bill Henry, Dewey Hurd with you today for some boys baseball, D-10 style here. It's the Pickers hosting the Corry Beavers today. As the Beavers up 2-0 right now as we get into the top of the fourth inning, sponsored in part by the Erie County Community College. From your side.
K&E Surveyors as Trask will lead it off here for the Beavers. Fouling off the first pitch he sees for strike one. Trask struck out back in the second for the second out. Turley puts it in there for strike two. Trask in the hole 0-2 now. Upstairs and inside for ball one. 1-2.
Probably seeing if he was going to jump on maybe a little bit of the high stuff, but.
And that's inside. To even account 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swung on a miss. Trask not taking a very good cut at that one. And sent him to the bench. That'll bring Gantz back up to the plate as the Beavers getting through their lineup for just the second time here, Bill, but already the fourth inning, halfway point of the game.
Good pitch there, called strike as he took a big swing at that one. As he gets a piece of that as it fouls back into the back cage. Going to bring up an 0-2 on the count.
Gantz struck out looking on a 2-2 count to end the second. And Gantz way out in front of that changeup. Got him again. And there's 2 away. Turley showing his prowess on the hill, Bill, as he's, you want to take a stab at how many strikeouts he has so far today?
Today? 9?
Right on the button. 9 strikeouts through 3.5 innings. And Johnson swings through the pitch for strike one.
Nice
Putting
pitch,
it right in there, Turley is, as he's gone to work on the hill.
Yeah, and he's way ahead, 0-2 count.
He can't hold up on it. That's an Another Rossbecker strikeout. That was the third strike. You got to throw down to first or tag the runner, but Johnson kind of just gave himself a walk to the dugout. So that'll do it for the Beavers as Turley again strikes out the side here today, Bill.
Yes, he does. But hey, doesn't matter when Corey's still ahead, 2-0.
That's strikeouts on the day so far. So
we got to get busy on the bats and get around the pond here to get some points in. So let's step away. Rossbacker Insurance, Mid-Inning Break. We'll be back for the bottom of the fourth right after this. Thank you.
We think Rossbacker Insurance is a place for you and for your family, for your individuals, for your businesses, because we want to be your insurance advisor. We're local. We're knowledgeable. We have contracts with all different insurance carriers to customize and fit the right insurance program for your needs. We're here. You can come sit down with us, talk to us one-on-one, sit across from the kitchen table, sit across from our desks, and we can give you good insurance advice, how you can save money, where you don't want to save money and skimp out on coverage. And so we're there to help balance that and give you good insurance advice, good risk management advice. So after you have a claim disaster, you can have confidence that your family, your businesses, your cars, your assets are best protected.
At Erie County Community College, we offer students of every kind access to education. For the student who's been out of school for 30 years, to the professional trying to move up in their job, or someone trying to start a new career, you belong here. Community college can be a stepping stone or a way to get right into the workforce. With online and in-person class times, it's education your way on your schedule. Come learn with us at EC3. Tuition is free. For more information, visit ec3pa.org.
Welcome back in here, folks. Bottom of the fourth. Pickers back up the bat.
it's Whitman swinging at the first pitch for strike one as he comes up empty.
Yeah, it looks like he might have reached a little bit for that. Just a little awkwardly the way he spun around.
Curveball misses for ball one. Even a count, 1-1 strike.
Again, bottom of the fourth. Corry leads 2-0.
Hit the moon.
They get him.
A good stretch there at first base by Gantz. As Moon just maybe a little off target again there.
Good stretch from that first baseman, though.
Gantz with a good stretch over there gets the put out. That'll bring up Triana, who struck out on a full count to lead off the second inning for the Pickers.
Good pitch there for strike.
Tries that curveball but misses. Evens the count, 1-1 strike. Hit out in the right field. Trask giving chase and makes the catch just before he crashes into the fence.
Good grab. Whew.
And he makes a nice catch there for the second out.
Two down here. Northeast still looking to get something rolling here.
Ayers reached on an error his first time up. And he was stranded at third in the second inning. And he swings, comes up empty on that pitch.
Yeah, it looked a little low to me.
Pressing a little bit. Two and one as the count on the batter. Paints the bottom of the zone there to even the count at 2-2. Golfed it through on the right side. Another C&I single there. And that's just the second hit of the day for the Pickers. J.H. Napa Auto Parts base hit there for Ayers.
It's been funny, though, this season with Northeast, Dewey. It seems like a lot of times when we get something going is when we have 2 outs on the board. It's sort of crazy to think, but it's just been happening the last few games.
Oh, Shreve couldn't lay off the high cheese. Swung through that one a little late.
I was bad for that, too. You just see those like, oh, I'm going to crank it, right?
Halfway through the swing, he's like, I ain't going to get that. Ain't getting there. Hellier misses down low to even a count, 1 ball, 1 strike. He's done a nice job on the hill so far today for the Beavers. Just missing there to push the count to 2-1.
I was going to say I had to just a miss.
Swung on a miss there to even a count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hellier with 3 walks on a day and 2 strikeouts. Got in some early trouble in the first couple of innings, but was able to work his way out of it. There's a Ross Becker strikeout. Got him swinging, and that will end it. 4th inning of play. KD Surveyors. Beavers still lead 2-0 after 4 complete.
And with that, the end of the Erie County Community College 4th inning. 2-0. As the Beavers bring it back off to get on the cannons. Pickers grab the leathers and hit the field. We'll be right back right after this for the 5th inning. Just a moment. Experience Sports Stream.
Box It and Lock It offers indoor climate-controlled self-storage units and portable self-storage containers. With 3 locations in Clymer, Corry, and Jamestown, Box It and Lock It has a storage solution to meet your needs. Both of our indoor climate-controlled locations feature automatic motion sensor lighting, 24/7 video monitoring, online rentals and bill pay, phone app access to the facility, and 24/7 access via our high-tech keypad and kiosk rental systems. Box It and Lock It also offers portable self-storage containers that can be delivered to your front door or place of business. Let us bring the storage facility to you. Store on site at our location or have us move your container to a destination of your choice. Contact us today at 855-450-3990 and visit our website at www.boxitandlockit.com. Also, find us on Facebook and Instagram.
Bemis Agency Incorporated, located at 7 West Main Street in Northeast, is family-owned and have been serving their community since 1943. Licensed in PA and New York, the Bemis Agency represents several major insurance companies. For homeowners, auto, and all lines of insurance, the Bemis Agency helps you find coverage options that meet your budget. For friendly and experienced agents who put your needs first, call the Bemis Agency today for your free analysis and quote at 814-725.
Welcome back in here. Coming a little hot. We'll get Bemis back in there again here. I think the first pitch was called ball, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it was down low for ball 1. Chamberlain leads things off here for the Beavers in the top of the 5th. Brought to us by Corry Central Labor Club.
It looks like
just missing there for ball 2. Corman had it framed there, but the Blue did not give him the call. That's in the bottom of the zone for a called strike, 2-1. Chamberlain 1 for 2 on the day. Got underneath that one, drives out the first base side foul. Evens a count, 2 balls, 2 strikes.
A little timeout going on here.
Now we have an injury timeout as the second baseman.
I didn't even see what
down
happened.
On the ground. I did not see what happened, but he is doubled over in pain like he rolled his ankle or something.
I wonder if he just tripped over himself or something, maybe stepping back or something.
Well, unfortunately, Bill, you've seen it one too many times in the NFL and in the professional levels, but Achilles injuries have been springing out all over the place. And I'm speculating that that's the second baseman for
Yeah,
you
that looks like
guys.
that's Turi out there, and boy, he's looking like he's in some pain. And I don't know if I didn't really walk around that little fringe area. I don't know if there was maybe a little divot out there or something. Maybe he stepped in. We didn't really see. We were paying attention to where that foul ball went.
Yeah, so why don't we take a little commercial break here?
Sure.
We'll
We'll get
hang on.
Beavis in.
They're getting him up. He's not putting much weight on that 1 foot.
Oh, he did something here as he hobbles, though. But
Doing his own power to work through. Looks like he's going to take a trip to the dugout. Trying to see the number of the guy that came in to replace him. Looks like 27 maybe.
no 27. We'll see here. Looks like they're going to be maybe changing some things up.
Yeah, the coach is going to have to make some adjustments. As
Yeah.
definitely Turi out of the ball game. Wasn't in the lineup for hitting as they were DHing for him with Ayers. And it looks like
Correct.
number 10 coming onto the field. That's Owens. He's the first baseman.
He's first baseman, yep.
So it looks like he's going to go to second.
Is he doing that or just coming out to talk with his
Well, he doesn't have a first baseman's glove.
Oh, that's true.
So that's why I said he's going
Your
to
eyes
second.
must be better than me, my man. And
Just paying attention to the details. And it looks like number 12 is getting a glove. Or is that 17?
17 is Brown. He was playing right field today. We'll see if they change it up. Maybe that does sort of look like Brown over there.
Brown is going to first, and I believe that's number 7 out in right field. And I don't have him listed anywhere.
That's Gabe Smith if it is number 7.
And he did some courtesy running earlier, so I'm thinking he's coming in. So 7, who would you say 7 was again?
Gabe
Smith.
Yep.
Chamberlain fouls that pitch off to keep the count at 2-2. So Smith's going to come in top of the 5th and go to right field. And Brown goes to first. Chamberlain fouls it into the catcher's glove, and that's going to be a Ross Becker strikeout for out number 1 here. Owens goes to second. Okay, so that's all the changes.
Yeah. But it doesn't really change anything with batting, though, because like you said, Ayers was DHing for.
He may still, may not. You never know.
We'll see. True that.
I think they called the strike on that play. As Moon comes to bat, he has a walk and a strikeout on the day. Just missing for a ball there. Use the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. There's another called strike. 1-2. So safe to say Ayers is going to stay in the DH.
I would think so, yes.
And that was inside as Moon's able to lay off of it to even the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Still 1 out.
Chop foul over to the first base side.
Fights to stay alive.
Shirley took a lot off of it there and got him on the front for another Ross Becker strikeout, and there's 2 away.
So he adds to his Ks.
That's 6 strikeouts in a row for Turley. Going all the way back to the end of the 3rd inning. Struck out the side in the 4th, and it's the 2 strikeouts here. And Swan swinging at the first pitch for strike 1. Swan 1 for 1 of the day, reached on an error his last time up in the 3rd, came around and scored to 2nd run for the Beavers. Turley misses down low to even the count at 1-1. just outside the plate for ball 2, 2-1. Chop foul, didn't go very far. That just rolls out of the dirt circle at home plate. Counts 2-2 now. And again, Turley finds a way to take some off of it. Got another Rossbecker strikeout. And the fifth.
Top of the fifth away as we get into our mid-inning break, sponsored in part by Rossbacker Insurance. Corey's still ahead though, 2-0 as we get to the bottom of the fifth. Pickers still looking for some sunshine to come around and get back to home plate for some points. We'll see what they can do as sands in the hourglass get a little thinner, Dewey. We'll see what happens. We'll be back right after this.
Bemis Agency Incorporated, located at 7 West Main Street in Northeast, is family-owned and have been serving their community since 1943. Licensed in PA and New York, the Bemis Agency represents several major insurance companies. For homeowners, auto, and all lines of insurance, the Bemis Agency helps you find coverage options that meet your budget. For friendly and experienced agents who put your needs first, call the Bemis Agency today for your free analysis and quote at 814-725-3600. The Bemis Agency Incorporated, a proud supporter of Picker Athletics.
Again, sorry for coming into you hot here. It's just when you think you're going to get a few more, they bring it back live. This is Fernandez up at the plate here as we're at the bottom of the order here. First pitch is a strike.
Second pitch as well, Bill.
So it is quickly an 0-2 on the count.
Chops at the first, and Gantz makes quick work of that unassisted put out, and there's one away.
Back to the top of the order we come, and as up is number 17, Alex Brown, who switched flip-flop there as he plays first base now. Was in right field. First pitch a little high. Called ball as, again, a little flip-flop playing first base as Turley went down hurt there. And let's see if we can get some information on that. This one inside for ball. Brings up a 2-0 on the count as the southpaw gets the instructions from coach at third base, digs in here.
Tried to lay up, but he done went around. 2-1 is the count on Brown. See a little action out in the bullpen here for the Pickers. Can't see the numbers out there if that's just the JV guys warming up. You never can tell. Brown able to lay off that pitch. Good hitters count now, 3-1.
Still one out.
Swung on and missed for strike 2. It's going to be a full count and a Dusty's towing payoff pitch upcoming.
Seems like we've had a few of these today. Got him.
Got him looking with a Rossbecker strikeout for the second out.
Yeah,
that's a big play there for the Beavers.
You're not kidding. That was what a way to battle back there up on the hill.
Yeah, out in front, 3-1. Brown gets rung up. And that'll bring Turley to the plate. He's 0 for 1 on a day. As he looks at ball 1. Walked his first time up way back in the first. And then flew out to center field his last time up in the third.
Ooh,
Swinging
big
at
cut.
some high cheese there.
Big cut there from Turley.
1-1.
They're tempting. I see your smile.
Throws him a slow curve that doesn't make it to home plate. 2-1.
It's the way to keep it interesting, though. It's
Threw it again. And it's a 3-1 count again to Turley.
trying to get him to go for those lollipops.
Hit the second
great
base.
grab.
Good play there by Kurlowicz. And again, Gantz makes a good play at first base to keep his foot on the base, and that'll do it for the Pickers in the fifth. It's 2-0 Beavers after 5 complete.
That was just a good snag out there, too. Great play.
And Kurlowicz with a nice play at second to get an easy put out back to first. We'll head to the top of the sixth. Still 2-0 lead for the
There
Beavers.
we go. End of the fifth, sponsored by Canyon Survey. We'll be back. 2-0. Beavers lead. And welcome back here, folks. Bill Henry, Dewey Hurd with you today here at Northeast on a nice, beautiful Wednesday evening here for some PIAA D-10 boys baseball. And Dewey, the weather is just nice. Nice little light breeze, just enough to keep you cool. And
Yes, it's like I said, mid-70s, 74, 73-ish, somewhere around in there. And like you say, Bill, nice little breeze here coming off the lake, keeping us cool. And looks like Turley out on the hill again here. He'll start the sixth. And he's got 12 strikeouts on the day, Bill. So you'd think your team would be out in front comfortably with that type of performance. But the Corry Community Foundation, sixth inning, getting going here. Beavers looking to tack on.
yeah, and for the Northeast side, it's Bemis Insurance Agency here for the top of the sixth. As you said there, for the pitching, it should be a little different, but it's not, as Picker's just struggling a little bit, getting some points going here.
Jackson at bat here, leading off the sixth. Fouls off the first pitch for strike one. Swung on a miss there for strike two. Jackson 0 for 1 on the day. Reached on an error his last time up in the third. Struck out in the first. And he'll strike out again here on 3 straight pitches for 1 away. That's a Rosbecker strikeout. That should bring Coulter to the dish. Reached on a fielder's choice back in the first. Reached on a J.H. Napa Auto Parts base hit in the third. And here he is in the sixth, looking for more. And he comes up empty with the first swing for an 0-1 count. And like we said in the break there, Bill, to each other, we're getting down to crunch time here. The outs are getting few. Few left on the board.
Yeah, Northeast got to get to work here on the bats. I mean, not that they haven't been making contact, but just nothing really going
Coulter
their way.
way out in front of that pitch. That's been a nice pitch of the day for Turley. That changeup has had the Beavers way out in front of it. That's down in the dirt for ball one. 1-2. Good eye in there by Coulter. Swung on a miss. It's another Rosbecker strikeout. That's 8 8 strikeouts in a row for Turley. And 13 on the afternoon.
Yeah, and coming in today, as I stated earlier in the game, he came in today with 83.
So he's up to 96. Kurlowicz up to bat now. And he swings through the first pitch for strike one. He's 0 for 2 on the day. Both strikeouts, and both were looking. Once in the second and once in the third. Fouls that pitch off, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Welcome back to action, young man.
Yep. They refill the baseballs up with the ump.
And it's another Rosbecker strikeout. Kurlowicz goes down looking.
Well, that was pretty quick, but it's also gotten quick to the bottom of the 6 here, Stewie. Not much time, so
Baker's going to have to make
a move here. They got to do
noise.
something here.
They got the 2, 3, or they got the 3, 4, 5 hitters up. They come back after this break.
Got to get those rally hats turned in, try doing something here. We'll step away. We'll be back right after this. Stay tuned.
For sales, service, and everything you need to get on the road affordably, trust Harbor Creek Auto Gallery and Northeast Auto Gallery. Both locations have quality pre-owned vehicles in stock, plus full service and detailing options. Need a paint job or repairs? The Auto Galleries now offer a full body shop. Planning a big job or a move? Rent a Penske truck or van on site. Harbor Creek Auto Gallery at 6850 Buffalo Road, HarborCreekAutoGallery.com, and Northeast Auto Gallery, 85 West Main Street, AutoGalleryNortheast.com.
Hey, I'm Brad Allen with Rosbecker Insurance. If you're looking for a personal approach to insurance, give us a call. Our team's here for you. We've been serving the local region for business insurance, personal insurance, as well as family life insurance since 1928. We're super happy to assist you. Send us a message or give us a call at 677-4095.
Yeah, welcome back in here, folks, as we get into the bottom of the 6 here, sponsored by Bemis Insurance Agency.
Corry Community Foundation. Corman beats that right back up the middle with a J.H. Napa Auto Parts base hit.
And a little spark again for the Pickers here, as now we got a base runner at first with no outs.
And that's just their third hit of the day, and that'll bring Owens up to the plate as he switched over to second base, back in the 5th. And that's beat into left field with another J.H. Napa Auto Parts base hit. So back-to-back hits as the Pickers' first 2 men aboard.
Okay, so if they got the rally caps turned inside out over there, let's keep it going here as
Whitman will come up to the dish, and now we're going to have a Jim's Automotive timeout, and it looks like he has a glove in hand, so he's going to take the ball from Rue Hellier, which did a nice job on the hill for the Beavers today. He'll end up with 4 strikeouts and 3 walks and no runs given up, and he scatters 3 hits over 5+ innings.
Yeah, that's a plus. He did a nice job here for Corey against a good hitting team here of the Pickers. Pickers, the batting average is not too shabby here this season, Dewey, so he's done a nice job, and let's give credit, too, to his teammates as well, making some great plays out there today on Northeast.
Especially Jacob Gantz over at first base.
Some nice stretches, yep.
Looks like Carson Chamberlain is going to come in and take over on the hill.
So maybe we can step away. We'll get a couple more of our sponsors in here maybe as he's going to get some warm-up here.
Chamberlain will get, and then not only that, but he was catching, so they're going to have to probably put Kurlowicz in behind the dish.
Okay.
And we're going to have a new second baseman.
That we'll step away. We'll get some of our great sponsors for this school season in. Big thank you going out to all of them. So we'll be right back. Just a second. Stay tuned.
Hey, I'm Brad Allen with Rosbecker Insurance. If you're looking for a personal approach to insurance, give us a call. Our team's here for you. We've been serving the local region for business insurance, personal insurance, as well as family life insurance since 1928. We're super happy to assist you. Send us a message or give us a call at 677-4095 or find us at teamrossbecker.com. We're here to help. Thank you.
Sunny Shores Spray Sun Spa at 13 Clinton Street in Northeast Pennsylvania is led by board-certified light therapist Kristen Smithers. They offer many therapies, wellness pod, salt cave sauna, red and infrared light panels and booths, spray and UV tanning. Pair with heated gemstone mats, vibroacoustic meditation cushion, and zero-gravity massage chairs. Unwind, relax, and boost your workout, heal, and more. After a sports injury, return to playtime is 19 days, but with light therapy, it's just 9. They offer student athletes and family discounts. Visit them online at spraysunspa.com or give them a call at 716-221-6868. Conveniently located in downtown Northeast at 11 East Main Street, the Flower Cart is your one-stop floral shop. They make their customers their first priority and ensures every arrangement is the best that it can be. The Flower Cart delivers flowers and gift baskets that fit any budget, and they offer same-day delivery at no extra cost. They have a wide variety of selections and great gift ideas for every special occasion, including the original Popcorn House popcorn and Polaco's chocolate. Make an ordinary day groovy for someone today by ordering online at www.flowercartnepa.com or give them a call at 814-725-9275, and don't forget to like them on Facebook. Come get fresh with the Flower Cart. Order today.
Welcome back here, folks, as we come back to you. Some changes here from the Beaver side.
Yeah, in on the mound now is going to be Chamberlain, as Hellier goes into left field, and Swan goes from left to second, and Kurlowicz goes from second to catcher. And that's all the changes here, as Chamberlain will inherit 2 base runners and nobody out here, bottom of the 6th. Whitman 0 for 2 on the day. Takes down low for ball 1. Tying run aboard here, Bill.
Yep. Got to get him around, though. See if Coach gets aggressive.
That's popped up. Could be playable. Gantz giving chase to it. And right at the fence, Swan can't get it.
Oh, he missed it? I thought he grabbed it.
Nope, it bounced off his glove right at the fence. So that's just a long, loud, foul ball. Count goes to 1-1. Whitman stays alive, as Swan gave it a valiant effort, and so did Gantz, but just couldn't come up with it.
And fouls this one.
Pushing the count to 1-2. Just getting a piece of it. It almost looked like it went straight to the backstop, but did get a piece of it. Chamberlain will check the runners. Comes home with it, and it's chopped foul. Third base side. Count stays at 1-2. Whitman stays in the box. Corman got a great jump on that last pitch, Bill. And it's a Ross Becker strikeout. Got him looking. Whitman not happy about that. And there's one away now. Triana hit one back to the fence in right center field his last time up in the 4th, as Trask made a dazzling catch at the fence. Triana 0 for 2 on the day. And that pitch from Chamberlain is a tick low for ball 1.
So I get a little bit of a break before Saturday. You got a full plate.
Chamberlain again downstairs for ball 2. Yeah, but two of the games are at home. Well, one at home, one away, but and a little bit higher this time, but still low for a 3-0 count.
You heard some not too happy people about that one there. They're not wearing blue.
Caught.
Oh,
and
boy.
Gantz is going to double them up. A double play will put him down. Triana lines out to Gantz. He steps on first and doubles up Owens, and that will do it for the Pickers in the 6th.
Wow. One more to go here. It's all or nothing here for Northeast as they leave him out there again. No counts. We'll step away. We'll be back right after this.
Lake Erie Appliance is located at 4960 Iroquois Avenue in Erie. They offer great deals on scratch and dent models with a 1-year warranty. Items like washers, dryers, both gas and electric, refrigerators, chest freezers, stoves and ranges, and microwaves. Appliances from top brand names like Samsung, Maytag, Kenmore, General Electric, LG, and Whirlpool. Buy a used or refurbished unit with a 90-day warranty. Open Mondays from 9 to 3, Tuesday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., and Saturday and Sunday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Give them a call today at 814-528-7072 or check them out at Facebook at Lake Erie Appliances, LLC. K&E Surveyors, located in Corry, PA, provides professional land surveying. Licensed and insured in Pennsylvania and New York, they offer surveying services for small lot, large boundaries, subdivisions, site planning, topographic surveys, and elevation certificates. For a free estimate, call Scott Johnson today at 814-873-9333 or by email at srjohnson.pls@gmail.com.
At Erie County Community College, we offer students of every kind access to education. For the student who's been out of school for 30 years, to the professional trying to move up in their job, or someone trying to start a new career, you belong here. Community college can be a stepping stone or a way to get right into the workforce. With online and in-person class times, it's education your way on your schedule. Come learn with us at EC3. Tuition is free. For more information, visit ec3pa.org.
And welcome in here, folks, as we get to the top of the 7th inning. And this one's sponsored in part by Deej Experience from the Northeast side.
And Relevant Church from the Corry side is the top of the 7th. Got a pitching change. Carney and Ruth pitching change for the Pickers as Shreve comes on to the bump for the Pickers. And Turley goes over to third. And Triana goes to left field, and that's where Shreve came from. So those are the 3 changes. And leading off for the Beavers is going to be number 28, Trask, who's 0 for 2 on the day with 2 strikeouts, both swinging. And he fouls off the first pitch for strike 1. Turley ends up with 13 strikeouts on the day, and I believe he just had the 1 walk.
Shreve comes in today as the senior comes in with 13 innings under his belt. He's got 26 strikeouts.
Trask lifts this into center field, and making a catch out there is Fernandez, and there's 1 away. Turley just gave up 3 hits on the day, Bill. But back-to-back errors in that 3rd inning kind of did them in.
Sometimes they seem to get you every time, right?
Gantz up the bat now. He's 0 for 2 as well. With 2 strikeouts, get a
right
hold of
there.
this one, puts it to straightaway center field right at Fernandez, and he makes the catch again. 2 away on 3 pitches.
Let's see if he can get one more out there.
Give him the trifecta.
That's right.
Johnson Also 0 for 2 on the day, 2 strikeouts. Looking to get something going here to turn that lineup back over to the top of the order, and Chamberlain as he'll wait on deck. Slow changeup, misses down low for ball 1. Swung on a miss for strike 1. Evens it up at 1 ball, 1 strike.
Nice pitch.
Put it right in there for strike 2. Johnson in the hole, 1-2 now. Changeup bounces before the plate, pushing it to 2-2. Good place for that, but you like to see it bounce a little bit further in there, give him something to swing at. Johnson fouls it off third base side. Coach C will get right out there and get it. Back to Shreve. 2-2 is the count on Johnson. 2 away here.
Ooh,
That's
yeah.
in the dirt again. And we'll have a Dusty's towing payoff pitch because Shreve's pulled up the count here.
See him wiping that hand on his right leg there.
Oh, at the top of the zone, got him looking with a rough strikeout. And that will do it for the Beavers through 7. We'll head to the bottom of the 7th. Pickers needing 3 to get the W, 2 to get the tie to push it to extras.
Get to the top of the order, too, I believe.
Yeah, you got the 7, 8, 9 hitters due up. Ayers, Shreve, and Fernandez.
Yeah, a little bit of load. So we'll step away. All or nothing coming up right after this.
Box It and Lock It offers indoor climate-controlled self-storage units and portable self-storage containers. With 3 locations in Clymer, Corry, and Jamestown, Box It and Lock It has a storage solution to meet your needs. Both of our indoor climate-controlled locations feature automatic motion sensor lighting, 24/7 video monitoring, online rentals and bill pay, phone app access to the facility, and 24/7 access via our high-tech keypad and kiosk rental systems. Box It and Lock It also offers portable self-storage containers that can be delivered to your front door or place of business. Let us bring the storage facility to you. Store on site at our location or have us move your container to a destination of your choice. Contact us today at 855-450-3990 and visit our website at www.boxitandlockit.com. Also, find us on Facebook and Instagram.
Welcome back in here, folks. Bill, Henry, Dewey, Hurd, and Dewey. Boy, really not a whole lot of action from the 2 scores that Corry did, but they're still up, and Pickers are down, and it's time to rally here if you're Northeast.
Ayers will lead things off here.
Good
Chamberlain
pitch.
puts it in there for a called strike. Ayers 1 for 2 on the day. The 7, 8, 9 hitters for the Pickers, Bill, are 1 for 6 combined in their at-bats today. And that's a pitch is a tick low for a 1-1 count here. Lays off again for a 2-1 count.
Yeah, looked like he was
putting them in there nice and tight. That one's fouled out of play, pushing the count to 2-2.
time to protect here.
But the Pickers haven't done much of anything today, Bill, as they've scattered 4 hits throughout 6 innings. They did get back-to-back hits in the 6th, but not able to push a run home. As that pitch sails upstairs for ball 3, and we'll have a Dusty's towing payoff pitch upcoming here as Ayers looks to get aboard in the leadoff position. And it's a Ross Becker strikeout. Chamberlain got him swinging. 1 away.
Yep, 1 down, 2 to go here.
Shreve's due here. 0 for 1 today with a walk. Struck out his last time in the fourth.
Oh, we went for that. Wants it back, I bet, but a little too far as it's counted as a strike.
Chamberlain missing upstairs to even a count at 1-1. Again upstairs for ball 2, 2-1. And again upstairs, 3-1.
Shreve ahead here as it's got to be there. See what happens after 3 in a row up there. There's a good one there.
Put it right down Center Street for a called strike, and we're going to have another Dusty's Towing payoff pitch. Back-to-back batters here.
I love the fight back there, though. A good job reeling it back in.
And it's another Rosbecker strikeout. Got him swinging. And Pickers down to their last out.
Fernandez coming up next.
He's 0 for 2 on the day, Bill. Got put out 1-4 back in the second. And an unassisted put out by Gantz. Kurlowicz quickly out in front of the plate, and that will do it. The 2-3 put out, and the Beavers victorious today in Northeast, 2-0.
Wow. What a game.
They'll line it up, Bill, and we'll get into our P2 Paving post-game report and get things wrapped up here.
Yeah, so the teams come out there as they shake hands, and Dewey, what a game today. Boy, I tell you, just nothing really happening for the Pickers for today. I mean, had some good hits out there, but good defensive plays from the Beavers out there, really taking everything what they got started away.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of base runners early in the game for the Pickers, just couldn't push a guy home. In the first inning, even had a guy thrown out at the plate. So Pickers end up with 4 hits on the day and no runs to show for it. And really, Turley threw a nice game here today.
Yeah,
13 strikeouts through 6 complete. Beavers with three hits on the day, but a couple of errors in the third inning helped that cause for the Beavers, and they scored the 2 runs in that third, and that's all they needed here today.
And that's all that mattered. So they were up 2-0 and kept it at that and got the ball game today.
Yeah, so let's start with I'll start with the healthy smiles of Corry, offensive play of the game. I'm going to go all the way back to the third inning and give it to Coulter as he got a base hit, J.H. Napa Auto Parts base hit, and that scored Swan from second, and that was the last run that the Beavers scored. So that's my choice for our offensive play of the game. You got nothing? Let's go to our defensive play of the game, brought to us by, you think I'd have these memorized by now, Erie Community College defensive play of the game. I'm giving an honorable mention to Trask out in right field as he made a nice catch in the fourth inning and caught it, turned right into the fence and held on to it. But
that's what I was going to pick for that going into the fence too, to bouncing off with it.
I'm going with the unassisted double play to end the sixth inning, as the Pickers had 2 men aboard with back-to-back singles, and Jacob Gantz with a nice catch on a line out and doubled up Owens off of first base, and that ended the threat in the sixth for the Beavers on defense. Our next one would be the Karate Chevrolet player of the game, and I'm going with Rue Hellier on the hill for the Beavers. Threw a gem for us today. Bailed out a lot by his defense and behind him, but just kept on throwing strikes. Ended up with a total of 4 strikeouts. Had 3 walks, but really kept us in the game and just kept on putting the strikes in there and continued to battle. And I want to give an honorable mention to Jacob Gantz at first base. He had a phenomenal game at first base, some good stretches,
man.
That double play, and just really kept the Beavers from having too many errors in this one.
And for me, for the player of the game, I got to go with our pitcher who started things off there is Jarek Turley today. Just a really good day for him pitching. I know we don't come away with the win today, but he did a great job. And how many Ks at the final today?
I think it was 13.
So 13 Ks for today for him to add on to his 86 coming in, I believe, for today. So a good job on the hill. We don't get the win, though, but he's going to be chosen for my player of the game today for us.
And for my Deej Experience Sportsmanship Award, I'm going to give it to Owens. Pickers had 4 hits on the day, and he had 2 of them.
Right.
So he was trying to get that offense going, but just couldn't get anybody to join him in the rowboat.
It's all about that, getting around the pond here, and we just couldn't do it today. Left some out there on the lake a little bit. So with that, folks, Pickers come up short today as they lose 2-0 from the Corry Beavers as we continue. Next game for the Northeast Grape Pickers is this Saturday against the Sagertown Blue Is it Sagertown Blue Devils?
Sagertown Panthers.
No, we're playing Blue Devils. That's
the Cambridge Springs.
That's Cambridge Springs, sorry. Yeah, so I knew it was the Blue Devils we were playing, and so Cambridge Springs will come into Grape City on Saturday. I believe that is a 11 a.m. opening pitch. So an early game there on Saturday. Hopefully the weather's good. I didn't really look at the forecast.
It's supposed to be rainy in the morning, but it's supposed to clear up in the afternoon.
So we'll see what happens with that, and that's when we'll be coming to you next as well, so weather permitting, obviously. And who do you guys take on next here?
Corry's at home tomorrow against General McLean. Then we're off on Friday, and then we play at Maplewood on Saturday early afternoon. I think 1 o'clock is the start time.
So you're pretty busy, and I know Scott's going on too. I'm sure there's a softball game in there, and
the girls play on Saturday as well.
So do ours
out at Northwestern.
Yeah, our girls play Saturday, but they are out at Girard. But we'll be bringing you the boys' game on Saturday, as that's how we sort of had it scheduled there. So with that, any final words or anything else, Dewey, or are we closing out for today?
Great win by the Beavers. And unfortunately, in this game, both pitchers pitched extremely well, but one team had to get the win, and one team had to take the dub
Always
instead of the loss. So.
That's right. So the Grape Pickers now go to 10-2 on the season. As your record, what was yours? Is it
3-5? So we're getting close to 500. We'll sit at 4-5, going up against McLean tomorrow.
Yep. So there you have it, folks. Closing out tonight. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you tune in again. Stay tuned to the Facebook pages or look us up at dexperience.com for all the action for your high school sports from Corry and Northeast. Grape Pickers and the Beavers. We'll bring it to you all live here. So with that, closing out on behalf of the Northeast School District, Deej Experience, LLC, Dewey Hurd, myself, Bill Henry, saying good night, God bless, and stay safe. And as always, go Pickers.